Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. Despite firmly sitting at the top of the National League West standings, the Los Angeles Dodgers bullpen has quietly been a major concern beneath the surface this season. While the team's overall performance has kept them comfortably in first place, the relief pitching corps has struggled to maintain consistency and dominance, which has been especially glaring considering the high expectations surrounding this championship contending roster. According to advanced metrics, the Dodgers bullpen ranks in the bottom tier of Major League Baseball, and that's a warning sign for a team that hopes to make a deep postseason run. The bullpen's earned run average currently sits at an unimpressive 4.38, which ranks as the 7th worst among all relief staffs in the league. To make matters worse, the Dodgers have allowed the second most home runs of any bullpen in baseball, which points to problems with pitch execution and overall effectiveness in high-leverage situations. Injuries have certainly played a role in this bullpen inconsistency throughout the season. The Dodgers have had to shuffle their bullpen arms frequently, trying to patch together a reliable group to close out games. The constant movement and uncertainty have put a strain on the pitchers, who remain healthy, forcing them into more innings and situations than ideal. But the biggest factor has been the struggles of their closer, Tanner Scott, the left-hander, who was brought in with significant expectations after signing a lucrative 4-year, $72 million contract, has failed to consistently deliver when it matters most. Scott leads the league in blown saves, which is a statistic that no closer wants to be near the top of. More than just failing to close out games, Scott has been unable to show the tenacity and resilience needed to escape jams and high-pressure moments. Instead of shutting down opponents and shutting the door on games, he has often faltered, leaving fans and the team uneasy in the final inning. This roller coaster performance by Scott has forced the Dodgers front office to start actively searching for bullpen reinforcements ahead of the trade deadline. Reports have indicated that Los Angeles has reached out to the St. Louis Cardinals about closer Ryan Helsley, a right-handed pitcher who, while not perfect, could offer some stability and versatility in the late innings. Helsley himself has faced his own ups and downs this season. Similar to Scott, he has experienced blown saves and inconsistency, but his overall numbers still suggest he could be a valuable addition. With a 3.27 earned run average and 36 strikeouts in 36 innings pitched, Helsley has demonstrated the ability to be a dependable arm in tight situations. His walks plus hits per inning pitched, known as WHIP, is higher than in previous seasons, which signals some control issues. But his raw talent and experience closing games could provide Dodgers manager Dave Roberts with more options to secure the 9th inning. The possibility of acquiring Helsley is intriguing because it would give Roberts to legitimate closing options, a right-handed pitcher in Helsley and a left-handed reliever in Scott, who could be moved back into a more traditional situational role. This kind of flexibility could help alleviate some of the pressure that is mounted on the Dodgers bullpen over the course of the season. However, negotiations have proven to be complex. The Cardinals remain undecided on whether they want to part ways with Helsley, and while they have chosen not to tender a qualifying offer, which could force a trade, they are not in a hurry to make a deal. It may take considerable effort and persuasion from the Dodgers front office to convince St. Louis that moving Helsley is in their best interest, especially since he still holds value for the Cardinals. While the Dodgers bullpen has been a clear area of concern, the team's overall position atop their division provides some cushion. They currently hold a 4.5-game lead over the San Diego Padres, and an even larger advantage of 6.5 games over the San Francisco Giants. The Dodgers also boast one of the best records in the National League overall, trailing only behind the Chicago Cubs and Milwaukee Brewers. Still, the recent struggles, including losing 9 of their last 11 games, cannot be ignored. During this rough patch, they were swept by the Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers, two of the tougher opponents in the league. On a positive note, their 2 victories within this stretch came against the division rival Giants, which has helped preserve their lead despite the struggles. Manager Dave Roberts, when asked about the team's recent form, has downplayed concerns and shifted the focus toward getting the roster healthy again. He acknowledged the difficulties with injuries, but emphasized that this is the most critical factor for the team's success going forward. Roberts noted that while there are certainly Areas where the team can improve, there is nothing at the moment that he finds alarming. The Dodgers have battled through injuries all season long, and it is only recently that the cumulative effect of these absences has started to show in their results. The pitching staff has kept the team competitive in many games by limiting opponents to 3 or fewer runs in 5 of the last 7 outings, but the offense has struggled to capitalize. This mismatch has resulted in the Dodgers dropping 5 of those contests. Despite strong pitching performances, however, there is hope on the horizon as some of the injured players are beginning to make positive strides toward returning to the field. Tyler Glasnow has made a strong impression in his first 2 starts since returning from injury, giving the Dodgers a much-needed boost on the mound. Meanwhile, pitchers Blake Snell and Blake Trinan have recently made encouraging rehab appearances in AAA, showing that they are progressing well and could be ready to contribute later in the month. Snell's second rehab start was particularly impressive as he struck out 7 batters over 3 innings while allowing just 1 run. Trinan has also made solid strides, pitching a scoreless inning in his latest outing and showing good command. On the medical front, Michael Kopech, who has been recovering from surgery on his right knee, began a throwing progression and is expected to be ready to return to game action when eligible in late August. This addition would provide even more depth to the Dodgers pitching staff as they push toward the stretch run. There is good news beyond the mound as well. Infielder Max Muncy, who was originally projected to miss 6 weeks due to a bone bruise, resumed swinging, playing catch, and jogging recently, which suggests he could return much sooner than anticipated. This potential return would be a significant boost for the Dodgers offense as they try to regain momentum. On the downside, utility player Kike Hernandez has been sidelined with left elbow inflammation and was placed on the injured list earlier in July. His return timeline remains uncertain, with manager Roberts stating that Hernandez is currently in a holding pattern, unable to come back until he is completely pain-free. The team expects him back sometime in August, but there is no clear date yet. Despite all the injuries and bullpen concerns, the Dodgers have done an admirable job managing their division lead and navigating this challenging stretch. The combination of strong starting pitching performances, emerging rehab candidates, and the hope of key players returning soon gives the organization optimism. Yet, it remains clear that shoring up the bullpen, especially the closer role, is a priority that must be addressed if they want to solidify their chances at postseason success. The Los Angeles Dodgers' recent difficulties on the field have sparked plenty of discussion, but the reality is that this is a team fighting through adversity just like many others. In a long baseball season, the losing streak and the sweep at the hands of the Houston Astros and Milwaukee Brewers were tough pills to swallow, yet the Dodgers have shown remarkable resilience. Even amid these setbacks, the team managed to secure wins against their division rivals, the San Francisco Giants, which has been critical in maintaining their lead in the National League West. This ability to win the games that matter most against close competitors demonstrates the mental toughness and depth that the Dodgers possess, despite the undeniable cracks appearing in their bullpen and the toll of injuries that have plagued the roster. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Breaking news is stirring the MLB world as rumors swirl about a blockbuster trade in the making between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Houston Astros. According to sources close to the matter, the Dodgers have reportedly confirmed a major deal to bring in star shortstop Jeremy Peppa from Houston. Although no official announcement has been made yet, the buzz around this potential trade is already shaking up the baseball community and sending fans into a frenzy. Jeremy Peppa, known for his dynamic defense and clutch hitting, has emerged as one of the most promising young talents in the league. His ability to deliver both at the plate and in the field makes him a coveted player for any team looking to bolster their infield. The Dodgers, fresh off their recent season with solid performances but hungry for more, seem poised to make a serious push by adding Peppa to their roster. The Astros, on their side, might be looking to recalibrate their squad, possibly to address other needs or to free up salary space, which makes this trade a win-win scenario. Although the exact terms of the deal remain undisclosed, insiders hint that the Dodgers could be sending a package of prospects or established players in return for Peppa. This move could signal a new chapter for both franchises, with the Dodgers aiming to reinforce their championship aspiration and the Astros strategizing for a different future configuration. Fans and analysts alike are already speculating on the impact Pepa could have in Los Angeles. His aggressive style of play and youthfulness would fit well with the Dodgers' already potent lineup, potentially filling a crucial gap in their infield defense and adding depth to their batting order. Meanwhile, the Astros' willingness to part ways with Pepa indicates a willingness to shake things up, which could have ripple effects throughout the league. As the MLB trade deadline approaches, the buzz surrounding this deal is expected to grow louder, with more details likely to emerge if confirmed. This trade could become one of the most significant moves of the season, altering the dynamics of both teams and possibly influencing the postseason race. For now, fans should stay tuned as the Dodgers and Astros prepare to finalize what could be a game-changing transaction. The excitement is palpable, and the baseball world waits with bated breath to see if Jeremy Pepa will indeed be donning a Dodgers uniform soon. This potential blockbuster trade reminds us why the MLB trade deadline is one of the most thrilling times in sports, full of surprises, strategic maneuvers, and the endless pursuit of victory. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.